to the Mr. Arsenal podcast, another World Cup watch.
Hello.
And we've got basically the last remaining team that's hosting this tournament, remaining in this tournament, playing tonight. Is it going to be a hat trick of them being knocked out one night after the other?
Yes. And actually, like statistically,
American, by the way.
it is statistically backed up. Belgium have not lost in 17 matches against the USA. They're 12-5 and 0 losses against the US. So statistically, on their side.
Oh dear. But yeah, other than that, the big news that we've mentioned earlier on in the show was obviously the controversy that's happened in the last 24 hours around this game, leading into this game. And
I still would have the smart thing to do just to avoid controversy and everything. Just bench Flo. If you want him to still be on your team sheet, start him on the bench.
Yeah, well, Potts didn't do that. He decided, I'm not American, I'm Argentinian, I don't care about the controversy, I'm going to start my best striker. So Bellingham starts. So this is going to be interesting, especially if it's going to be interesting if he scores the winning goal now to send you guys through to quarterfinals, because obviously he shouldn't be playing. In terms of, regardless of what people think about is it a red card or not, the other night, he got the red card. It hasn't been rescinded, it's been suspended. So not even holding their hands up saying there's a mistake in terms of the red card itself. But there's a saying, we're delaying the inevitable for a year. Come back next time and all that crap. Oh dear, we just had to bloody...
apparently the referee tonight is you'll get a kick out of this. Bosnian.
What could go wrong now, I wonder? Especially if the US don't get their way today. Bloody hell.
Well, asterisk. He is a dual citizen of sorts. I believe they have him marked as being from Jordan. He is a Jordan referee, but his parents met in Bosnia, and he holds a Bosnian passport.
Okay.
Honestly, when I'm gonna guess that when like the round of 32 happened, and they had selected all the referees for all the round of 32 matches, they probably went out ahead and said, "This is going to be the refs for the round of 32 or round of 16 and all of that." And that's where again though, Gav, I think the respectful thing would have been just to bench him and not play him and say we won't take special treatment. But
hey
ho,
it is what it is. You have to move with it now. Rosie, I haven't seen you for a while. Rosie's in the chat, says it's the people who don't want the lyrics to the national anthem, don't know the lyrics to the national anthems. I think it's more so maybe that they're not happy with the person, the big tango man in charge, and make causing controversy. It doesn't need to be caused, and potentially get them in a lot of trouble down the line. Obviously, Gav's in the chat as well, says Bellicus. Yeah, we went as you followed on to that one, answered that yourself. John Sweeney, our first minister, has got involved. We're back in the World Cup. We're in the final. Difference is their hosts or co-hosts, the last Romanian as well. Portugal versus Spain was a painful watch. Imagine having to do a watch-along for it, though. Then you know the pain.
was a bit painful. But you know what?
Hey. Whoa.
Arsenal men know how to score game winners. I think it is very surprising KDB got dropped today. I mean, he didn't perform all that well in the previous match, but KDB is not starting today. And it's weird because the
Hmm.
graphic that they just had up had Trossard playing as a right mid, right wing, but then put Mapes having him as a left wing, left mid, and I don't know. This is going to be a good match, everyone. We
Here's
can only
hoping.
hope. We can only hope at this point. I was going to say, do you not want to be seen?
No, not really. It's the one thing I don't like with Restream now, because you never used to be able to do it up. You used to just be like, click the thing to say the chat, put the chat on the screen. It just pushes to the side and do it all yourself. Now I've got to fucking manually do it myself every time.
Oh, I love delusional Chelsea fans. So Aggie Beaver Jones and her new contract signing, and this person is like, anyway, number 33 in her signature in the announcement video. I don't think she's changing her number. Number 9, number 11, both free. Hopefully, number 11 for Alyssa and number 9 for Bunny Shaw when she eventually changes her mind. The
Okay,
Lulu.
okay, that's the loser, and they're taking the piss.
Here we go, folks, and we are underway.
Yeah,
KDB and Jeremy Doku are both starting on the bench today. I don't think Doku is all that great.
no. Belgium in general in this tournament have been absolutely cold foster. They're like literally, this is the World Cup you see the golden generations well and truly retired, and the last remaining handful are sticking around by the skin. They say, oh my god, that's sort of. Was that a good save? That looks like the radio reacting. Like, he saved that. It should be 1-0 fucking Belgium.
Oh,
Oh, talking the goalkeeper, there's Luis. Just
Hugo Lloris.
boom. That was top bins. That was kind of top bins. Good save from the goal. He gave him his props there. Bit of a nervy start from the Americans. Can't think why.
That could have been the quickest goal of the tournament. Everybody.
Hmm. Oh, hold up. And in the air, ball in. Head straight down to keep
Oh,
this
and
one.
goal by another save from Freeze. Oh, sorry, it's up a little. Leave it too low.
Literally got that song in my head all day now. Doing my head in.
I really like these Belgium away kits.
Hmm. Oh, oh, oh. What is going on? What are people doing to coverage here? But yeah, sort of not
Why
not.
why cut back to
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're seeing it as
what?
well. You're seeing it as well. Like,
Yeah.
fucking, looks like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's like sort of bubblegum colour, not too assaulting on the eye. Kit really, like yeah.
Oh, I would like to point out that through any major retailer, at least like through Adidas and Fanatics, like as soon as teams have gotten knocked out of the tournament, their jerseys have gone on sale the next day. Like I'm not talking like 10 or 20% off. No, I'm talking like 50% off, 40% off. So
Yeah.
like I've debated getting the Germany away kit because I like that away kit. But then again, I'm like, do I really want to spend $50 on this? Not really. Rosie, did you hear? Did you hear the referee of this game? He might be marked as a referee from Jordan, but his parents are something. He's got a Bosnian passport. Thor. I've got live score pulled up because I want to try and be ahead of you on reactions.
Yeah, well, because of the controversy that's come with this U-turn that FIFA have done on behalf of the greatest man in the world, apparently, Mr. Tango Man. Um, if a situation arises that could potentially happen, they're going to try and win their way out of it in the moment itself, just because they can.
Gav, what am I going on the list for?
I don't know.
Calling out a delusional Chelsea fan for thinking that they can get Bunny Shaw,
Even though she's on a new contract with said club, because
signing a
of
new contract and probably making close to what she was going to be getting at Chelsea. And she had come out and even said that her preferred destination is Manchester City. Ooh, that was a good save there.
Rosie says, I can send you some England tops, Catherine. They're selling them free for $1. You mean dollar or pound, Rosie?
Oh,
Considering,
considering buying a bloody German top.
I'll let Liam deal with that when Liam comes back on the Wednesday, Thursday. I think what day? No, it's Wednesday. We have our no World Cup day basically for the first time this tournament.
I've also debated getting the Italy one, which I'm surprised it took them as long as it did for them to put that one on sale. I
No, it's about $1. Okay, cool.
you can come at me all you like. If a kit looks clean, I'm gonna want it. The difference is am I willing to pay for it? No. Right now the answer is no. I've even debated like the Spain away kit, the white one. That's a clean looking top. Adidas didn't mess around this World Cup.
Uh,
And
no
like I
doubt
would I
for
would consider like maybe getting a Nike one, but they messed up with the whole shoulder thing.
Yeah, that's really that parachute, that cape.
But I just don't. I'm just not jiving it. So
Rob's order 6 from me. Best $2 he has ever spent. We talking Liam Rob, as in Rob Beckett, or another Rob that I don't know about. I'll assume the latter, but still, in terms of it being Liam, that Belgium.
yeah,
Oh,
I kind of want to get this Belgium top.
yeah. Well, that's what the whole conversation started.
For me, it's most of the away kits that I love. I would like to point out the fact that um, neither team is wearing their home kit
No, this is weird.
because of the color clash that they experienced when the U.S. played Belgium in a friendly, and they were both the U.S. was wearing their home kit, the flag, and they messed that up. Belgium messed that up. Belgium were wearing this away kit, and the U.S. was wearing their red and white flag kit, and there was a color clash apparently. Probably too much white. So
I need to ask, why is Liam buying stuff in American currency for a start, not sterling? And where was this offered to me? Why am I being left out? Good joke, by the way. Calm, putting on losers of mind.
send me a picture and the sizes that you have available to send, and I'll figure out a way to send you money in my address.
Oh dear.
I actually do need to be saving a little bit because I will be buying a new laptop here this week. So
Yeah.
time to say goodbye to the one that I'm currently using.
There we go. Got, oh,
She's served me well over the last 6 years.
there we go. Chance.
Miss,
1-0.
how are you seeing this? Ah, there it is. Oh my god. Ah!
Tap in FC. Potter's like, what? That counts? Tango Man's on the phone to the FIFA president now.
Watch
You need to
what?
disallow that goal.
What? See, all I'm seeing now is that it says black. Number 3 had a black Chris Richards black, but then I saw the the thing pop up say 1-0.
Just making sure there's no offside for the scoreboard.
I want to see a replay of this because I would be curious. All right, so here we go.
Just lackluster defending from the
All
USA.
right, is that Trossard? Trossard's
Ball
onside.
watching.
Onside. Everyone's onside.
Everyone's onside, yeah.
Let's see. Deflected. Onside. Onside.
Looks like getting a hat trick. Looks like we're going to get a hat trick of co hosts, one after the other after the other.
Still a lot of game left to play. Oh wait, shoot! I never updated my thing. Do you know what minute of the game Mourinho scored in?
Oh, Mikel Moreno, it was. I can double check it now. I can actually check it. Bear with me a sec.
Ninth minute.
I think it was
Ninth minute.
just
This
in
was.
injury time. I'll double check.
Let's see. Belgium. This is
Score
round of 16.
football.
That was in like the 90s or something.
Yesterday. The 91st minute.
90 plus one? That's right.
90 plus 1, yep.
Spain. Round of 16. Congo scored in match day 3. Morocco
Amazing.
scored in the round of 32, and Spain scored in the round of 16 in the first minute of the 90. Alex Morgan and Kelly O'Hara and
Kalena, the ex referee. If you're looking at the guy you recognise, but you can't remember his name. Yeah,
I was trying to
Kalena,
figure out who the woman was that was to the left of Infantino
no idea who she was.
with the
No.
pin straight hair. That's what I was trying to figure out. But
So
Alex Morgan, who was at Taylor Swift's wedding, thanks to Kelly O'Hara, former national team members,
hi,
both
hi Chris, how you doing?
retired. Yeah. Hi, Chris.
Another late one for us all. No delays this time, but another late one.
So I did throw something absolutely crazy out there for a bet. It was the method of victory. Belgium to win an extra.
Okay,
Might
not
not
too
get
bad.
there.
Not too bad of a shout. Game's been stopped with Richard getting the ball to the head.
Ooh,
Close range in terms of nothing. Yeah, it wasn't malicious nothing. He
yeah.
just literally
No.
took it thrust to the side of his head. Oh, Rosie's dishing out the threats in the chat to our Infantino.
Infantino.
Infantino. Where is Gary? That's the $1 million question. Where is Gary?
Gary, Gary, baby, Gary, Gary, baby.
I'll tell him that, Rosie. Don't worry. I'll pass that on to him.
Belgium again, Belgium again.
Oh, days, this could get messy.
Uh-oh. Oh no no no. Oh no. The cutback.
Oh, keeper saves. Okay. This is the way we read it the first. We read it the first time. The first, as you've said it through, it's you're onto him. You're searching him. It's like you're fucking what's that, Liam Neeson from Taken. I will find you, and I will kill you.
Hey now.
Not me.
All right, so I just I'm a little bit bored now. So there's this guy, um, born and raised in Seattle. I just looked at his profile picture, but he has a dog, and the video is no Belgian people in the house today, and it's a video of him letting his Belgian Malinois out of the apartment. Here's your leash, dude. Be on your merry way, because you're Belgian. No, it can't have you in
Yeah.
the house when the U.S. is playing Belgium today.
Jesus.
I mean, it's the same. I saw a clip yesterday, TikTok yesterday of Mexico fan taking his um, English bulldog and kicking him out of the house.
For fuck's sake.
You know, just putting him opening up the front door, dog, kind of throwing the dog out there.
Away. This is the thing that I've. No, we didn't say this earlier, but then what's happened with what's happened? This the injustice they now feel Belgium because obviously they would have been up till yesterday. They would have been preparing for this game with Balogun not in the squad in mind. And if anything, that's it. Obviously, it's been so unique; it's never happened before. This is it's clearly motivated them to go. You know what? No, you're gonna suffer now. We've been pony all tournament, but now we're gonna turn up. Well, I didn't. By the way, I didn't say this. I didn't realise this until early after I was off air. If Belgium do win this, I'm guaranteed one of my sweepstake teams in the semi final.
All of mine are out. They made it to the round of 32. I had Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Austria.
Okay, bloody that's bad. That yeah. Could be worse. You could have been Georgia and got Scotland twice.
Don't let Rosie hear you say that.
I'm just stating facts. Like imagine getting a team, any team in this case, twice, and then what happened. Obviously, no dig at Percy. I'm just saying it happened to be Scotland. You happened to get them twice in two different sweepstake setups, and that basically they were that instead of losing Scotland once in this instance and having that fallback of someone else, didn't have that option. Basically, it was taken away from him completely randomly, apparently, from what I've been told.
The U.S. have gotten no shots off in the opening 15 minutes.
Not been nothing. Literally, they've just sat back. Obviously, Belgium been motivated to have the ball a bit more, but US can't defend to save their lives all of a sudden. Shock. Um,
Onana's definitely
every time they get the ball in there, they get the ball to clear it. They just hoof it back to the Belgian team and go more, more, more. I was got up to 86% there. Is it? Rosie, where's my accent? If I was 86.7%, where's the accent? Blimey. I said it once, I say it again. Only 25% Scottish, but it still counts. It's amazing how my literal biological heritage has rattled the Scots of this channel. Be it yourself,
Oh, you love poking at them. Be nice.
there's no fun in that.
You're over there. Poke, 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 poke.
Hey, I got
But
put on
my
the list.
but
Hang
my
on.
grandparents are from Scotland. Poke, poke. Poke, poke,
Hang on.
but I'm Scottish. Poke, poke, poke. What else would you expect from them?
Hey, I got put in a list this morning just for asking for all the signings to be announced a lot quicker. After we got the announcement of Georgia
Yeah, I
Stanway, I was
know.
like,
There's
"Can I have
that.
another one?" I was actually in an exciting way, in an excited manner. I want more now. Let's go. Let's kick on. And everyone's misinterpreted that. Like, no, I'm being bought. I'm being a bloody miserable bastard, basically. Pardon my French.
Are you in the Arsenal women chat show group
Oh,
chat?
I'm in so many. It's unbelievable. I'm obviously I'm in like two or three Twitter ones. One sec. I mean, one, two, three,
Oh yeah,
four,
yeah.
five,
You're in there.
six, seven, eight.
You're in the one
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
double boros.
I mean, like I'm like 9 or 10, literally WhatsApp group chats. One of them was the World Cup one. One of them, so it'll be less after this one less after this World Cup. Like team to get kicked out again. It is what it is. If and when it happens, it is what it is. It's not a new. And Dave, it's not a new thing. We've had Rosie in the last Euros.
Who's down injured for Belgium? Number 4.
He's struggling. Whatever's going on there. Well, he's holding his left side or right side.
Mel Michele Meckley.
Oh, his own teammates took him out. His captain took him out by accident. Then left him there. Oh,
Yeah,
Ananda's gone off.
Tielemans tried to stop his run.
No, Ananda's gone off.
Oh,
Vanaka's on for him. What happened? What happened to Ananda? What? Okay.
um,
But yeah, I was going
I
to.
mean, I saw him walk off, play a stop for Andana, who was gone
Hmm.
down after an innocuous coming together with Pulisic. During a duel for the ball, the midfielder immediately called for the medical staff, holding his right leg after falling awkwardly. But it doesn't appear as though he'll need to be replaced at least immediately. And then
Hmm.
3 minutes later, so Belgium were playing down to down a player for 3 minutes before the substitution was made. And again, no shots from the U.S. in that time.
Well, he's limping as well now. He's limping off to go and get more treatment by the looks of it. But yeah, so I was going to say, Dave, like literally the last Euros, because obviously Scotland didn't qualify, Rosie decided to back any and every team from the group stages to the final that England played, basically. Eventually, it was going to work, the plan, it just happened to painfully work in a final, sadly.
Come on, scroll, scroll.
So we're used to I'm used to the Scottish 8. This is the thing, Rosie, I've got to ask you this. Obviously you love Laura, for the Scottish girl. But like myself, when I say you obviously got heritage of a Scottish bloodline immediately in the family, she's literally got immediate English bloodline. She mentions it. You're like, I mentioned I'm Scottish. It's like I fucking
Dead to me.
come to your house on Christmas Day and piss in your cornflakes, basically.
Is she fit? Oh, damn it. Wait.
What game's been stopped? Free kick to Belgium somehow. Chris says, I saw the Ross County manager, but I can't remember his last name. I ain't got a clue what you're on about here, so I'm not
What?
going to try.
Why did you what? Hold on.
No worries, no
What?
worries.
Uh,
Oh, drinks break, everyone. Advert break. Sprinklers are out as well in Seattle.
why aren't you? But why?
The
Well,
charger
I'm trying to charge my phone, and I plugged it into my laptop,
is
which
playing up.
then disconnected the video, and I can't get it. I keep on clicking the video thing, and it's not turning back on, and I don't know why. So, please enjoy
Guinness.
this wonderful picture of Guinness. And if you would like to zoom in, those are some sad-looking American flags right there. If you would like to zoom in, yes, he does only have one eye. It was removed earlier this year, but he now is no longer in pain because
Hmm.
it was high eye pressure, and dogs can't communicate that they're in pain as well as humans can communicate that they're in pain, unless they're men who will just sit there and throw a little hissy fit until someone figures out that they're in pain. And yes, I did just say that, and you can quote me on that.
All I'm saying, if I took that out, the other way,
I mean, but honestly,
if I said that the other way round, I'm getting cancelled. That's all I'm saying.
because women know how to battle through injury and at least through colds and the flu, and men at the earliest sign, especially my brother, at the earliest sign of a sniffle, curling up on the couch underneath blankets and going, "Oh, I don't feel good. Someone help me." I mean, there's a reason it's called the man cold.
Anyway, moving on.
What did I last bake myself? I'm just kidding. I don't smoke. So I can't bake myself. That's a joke, everyone.
To be fair,
No,
I
but
didn't tell you.
well, I actually made cookies a couple weeks ago. And apparently they were like, well, it is the Nestle Toll House chocolate chip recipe, and I usually add a little bit of cinnamon to it, and I always eyeball it. There's a few things that I eyeball in the cookies. The amount of salt I add, the amount of vanilla I add. That's all. It's always more than what it calls for, because I think it calls for way too little. And I always add in a little bit of cinnamon. Well, the cinnamon that I have is from Costco, and it's a big container, and it came out a little fast, so the chocolate chip cookies turned into cinnamon chip cookies because
Oh God.
there was too much cinnamon in there for you to just like pass them off as chocolate chip cookies. Because some like adding a little bit of cinnamon to a chocolate recipe is like even brownies, it's supposed to enhance the flavor of the chocolate. Well, I eyeballed this, and a lot more came out than what was needed. But you know what? My coworkers loved them. I mean, the fact that I consumed seven in like 12 hours says a lot, and I was trying to pace myself. So see, Rosie agrees with my statement.
I'm not saying anything wrong. There's anything wrong, but all I'm saying is, if I said that, but roles reversed, I'm getting cancelled. That's all I'm saying. I'm going viral for all the wrong reasons. Trust me.
It's I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Well, starts off as like I, and then it's a back and forth. I believe. I believe that. I believe that we. I believe that we will win. And then everyone just starts like jumping up and down, and like you can't see me doing the hand motion, but I'm moving my hand up and down as you're jumping up and down to
Look
it, and
for
you
the
just
ones.
chant that the entire time, and then it just ends. Down with men or done with men?
Why do I recognise him, but I can't remember his name?
Mr. E. Vader. Veddar. Oh, I don't want to get rid of you.
So, one sec. Oh, oh.
Oh, Eddie Vader, the legendary lead vocalist, lyricist, and rhythm guitarist for the alternative rock band Pearl Jam. Um, he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Pearl Jam. You're on mute? I can't hear you.
So I'm just talking to myself. So I'm saying I put this bit. You mentioned it, so I thought, you know what's up, and I came across this. Top 5 worst USA World Cup chants.
All
You
right.
ready? Just to
Yeah.
pass some time whilst we're waiting for this to come to life.
Cause we support the US, the US, the US, and that's the way we like it. We like it, we love it. Fight and win! Fight and win! Come on, Seattle! Come on, Seattle! I believe that we!
Pink banana! Pink
What?
banana!
Pink banana! Pink banana!
Chop banana! Chop banana!
Chop!
Oh, 1-1.
Chop banana!
Game on.
Banana! Eat banana!
Sorry, 1-1. It's game on.
Oh, what a free kick!
It
Tillman.
wasn't Balogun. It wasn't Balogun.
It was Tillman.
I've never heard that one before. Big banana. Big banana. What?
I think that was one that we did in high school, but it didn't really surface anywhere
Oh, okay, I
outside
was
of
going to
that.
say, like, what? Is that number one? What's the number one then?
Hey, banana! Cause we support the
Okay, Doug, give me number one then. Okay. That's
I mean, we wanted lots of goals in this.
the deflection.
So you know what? My whole
Who deflected that?
Belgium to win in extra time could stand.
Number 2. Oh, would that be a noggy? Because it comes off 20's head, changes the ball direction.
Tielemans' own goal. You
No,
didn't
20.
get enough on it.
No, 20.
Or 20?
Number 20, yeah.
Yeah, Courtois had that, and his defender tried to save the day on that. Who are they crediting it to? Come on, flash up. I also need the time that it was scored.
Tillman, they're giving it to Tillman.
All right. Oh, the Belgium sub, 31st minute. All right. 31. The U.S. scored in the 31st minute on match day 1. USA. Round of 16. Close parentheses. The 7th minute is still the most popular scoring time.
2-1.
Oh,
Belgium. Number 17 again.
Trossard, the cross. Oh, what are you doing? You're ball watching.
Yep.
It's a brace for him.
Yeah.
Would this be the 33rd minute? At 32:30.
Yeah.
33rd. Ah, the first goal scored in the 33rd minute goes to Belgium. Belgium.
Yeah, Roger is asking, why do they keep playing Bon Jovi during hydration breaks? I didn't know he played for Senegal in the 90s. Okay, moving on. But why is it again with him? Why is it somehow whenever he gets the ball towards him, you're all like your entire team.
Or is that a Tim Ream own goal?
Really? He got shot. Got shot. Okay. Yeah, Potch is fuming. He's just booted his power the road again.
Excuse me. Oh, I'm so pissed. Let me kick some Powerade. I really wish that you could see my face right now, guys.
All that effort to get back in the game within 2 minutes, you're 2-1 down again. You're Scotland. You're Scotland. You're Scotland,
Nice.
guys.
Be nice. US are back on the attack. Cross in, hits Belgium.
This is a bit messy.
They cleared out.
Oh, let's go into the car. What did you get? Oh, Wes McKinney's booked.
You know what? 7 minutes ago, I just decided I have bonus bets. I just decided, why the hell not throw a dollar bonus bet on the guy that is now has a brace. Why not throw a dollar free bet on him to have 5 or more shots on target? But don't worry, including extra time. But don't worry, if he gets subbed off and he has four, the guy that replaces him, if he gets a shot on target, then it's a hit. It's $1 to 20. That could actually be a great investment, everyone. I think the only U.S. shot is the goal. I'm double checking that. Yeah, the only shot that the U.S. has taken so far has been the goal. So the U.S. needs to, I don't know, turn up a little bit, do something productive with the possession that they currently have. What is this? Don't worry, guys. I'm trying to figure out.
It's going big, Gavin. It's been insane.
What?
Reading Gav's last comment saying put $50 on the USA to win, Catherine. Go big.
I don't have that much in my account. Yeah, Belgium are now at minus 320 to advance. Prior to kickoff. Oh no, I don't have a magic prior to kickoff. Never mind. No, I threw $1 on Belgium to win in extra time, Belgium to win outright in the 90, Belgium to go up by 2 goals to get an early payout, the 2-up early payout. Because nothing against the U.S. going off of the previous competitive matches that they've played against each other, the U.S. are yet to win. I'm reading your last comment, Rosie.
Corner to Belgium here.
A person and a rabbit or a rabbi? Ah,
Oops, went rabbi.
typo. I get it now. Oh, forcing the save there. Who got that shot off? You're gonna tell me? 6 shots on goal from Belgium. Breathing. A sneeze into you. Whoa. Keeps it in play. Goes out for a corner. I don't think Belgium could beat Spain. They've had an okay tournament and they are seemingly starting to turn up, but the fact that they almost needed to go to penalties in the round of 32 um, and needed a penalty conceded or given to them to win it in the last 90 seconds, yeah,
Mm.
I think Spain could wipe the floor with them. I mean, Portugal versus Spain, it was either going to be like an absolute goal fest, it was going to be something like 5-2, or it was going to be what it actually was, which was a late 1-0 winner from Miguel Mourinho.
Yeah, the game's gone a bit quiet again, so I'm like, the 2.5 hours sleep I got this morning is now catching up.
Gav saying that you need to get the Tanktastics back out.
Yeah, I know, they're right here just in case.
A husband and wife were driving down the highway when they were passing a farm and a field full of cows. The husband said, "Hey, wife, look, it's my in laws." Moo! Almost got his head on that in the right way.
This is what we're getting now, dad jokes. Okay, now. Didn't plan to, literally just woke up and it is what it is in terms of I couldn't get back off.
I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something.
Mm.
Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon?
No, go on.
Great food, no atmosphere.
Hmm.
A piece of toast and a hard boiled egg walked into a bar. The bartender said, "Sorry, we don't serve breakfast here."
You know, so into like, the better for it, and then just stop the game for a second. To Belgium sitter.
Rumor has it that the 100 million pound oh, the 100 million pounds to Newcastle plus the 280K a week of wages that Tonali wanted was um, identified by Arsenal as we can spend that money elsewhere
Mm.
better. Seattle is nowhere near me, dude. I actually think I'm closer to London than I am to Seattle. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Wait. Halftime or corner? What? Flight distance from JR to Seattle, Washington. All right, so Seattle is about 2,900 kilometers from me. If I just go, is it LHR? Is that the airport code? Oh no, 29. It's the I could go from here to Seattle and back and still be like 200 kilometers less than going to Heathrow. But still, like Seattle is on the complete opposite side of the United States.
6 minutes of injury time, a minute and a half in as well.
My mom died when we couldn't remember her blood type. As she died, she kept telling us to be positive, but it's hard without her.
Mm.
See, my blood type is my motto. Be negative. The 6 minutes came from Onana receiving treatment. Oh shit, Chris something. I don't know. No, that's not his name. Tyler Adams. That's his name, not Chris. Receiving treatment for his head injury and the 3 goals. And so that's 3 minutes and then 3 minutes for the hydration break.
Mm.
I'll never forget my granddad's last words. Stop shaking the fucking ladder. Yeah, I don't know why this doesn't let my video be on when I have my phone connected. Like it's still showing as like a viable option. Must be something with the computer settings.
Right.
Oh, dude, that was bad. Well, the U.S. have gotten off two more shots, but Freeman with wide left and Balogun with a very high shot. 11 shots, 5 on target for Belgium. Um, so for me to go from where I live to the other side of going east to visit family, that's about 2.5 hours. Wait, hold on. We're gonna do a little geography here, folks.
Mm.
I'm gonna pull up maps and then kind of generalize it. Zoom out. Give me the state. Come on, zoom out just a little bit more. A little bit more. Zoom out a little bit more. Wait. I did it wrong.
Oh, and again, blocked corner.
Um, Bye, Rosie.
99.
I think it would be rough doing New York to LA in 24 hours.
Mm.
Um, Here, I'm going to request to share screen, and we will. Um, I will show you how big my state is. So we're gonna.
That's it.
Here we go. All right, so I live over here, a little bit southwest of Grand Rapids. So to go from here to Saginaw over here, this is where I have family. That is about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Um, there is a small town down here on the border of Indiana and Michigan. You can go from all the way down here, all the way up across the Mackinac Bridge to get to St. Ignace, which is way up here. That'll take you 4.5 hours without stopping. Um, and that's just the Lower Peninsula. Can go. I think to get up here to Lake Superior, deep up into Lake Superior, you're looking at
Mm.
about a 8 to 10 hour drive. So once you get to the UP up here, it's like all wooded areas. Speed limit's 55, where 75 here is 70 to 75 miles an hour, and 69 here is 75 as well. But so I mean, I can go from Grand Rapids to Detroit. That's 2.5 hours. But so I'm the little blue dot. We've got, where is it? Philadelphia over here. Here's where one major city is at.
So,
That's holding the games. There's New York. You got to cross the border into New Jersey, and that's where another of that's where the New York New Jersey MetLife Stadium is at. You got Boston over here. So there's those three stadiums. Toronto's over there, right? Isn't Toronto one of the locations? The World Cup. Zoom it out a
mm,
little bit more. Um,
so,
Grand Rapids to Kansas City. This is where um, England was staying, or that's their base camp.
yeah.
Um, so not exactly close by. Um, let's see. We're gonna look this up for you, Gab. New York, New York. And we're gonna go Los Angeles, California, city center to city center. I'm gonna guess 30 hours, not including stops. 42. I was off. Can I convert this to now? I don't know how to convert this to. Oh wait, options maybe. Kilometers. I'll give it to you in kilometers. Maybe. 4,500 kilometers, folks, and 42 hours of your time. And that would be 42 hours straight through. um,
Fair enough.
that's yeah. I mean, I would much rather if I'm going on a road trip and you're trying to limit it to 3.5 hours. I would rather go either 3.5 hours directly north, essentially, and would get to Traverse City, Michigan wine country, um, staying along Lake Michigan, or go 3.5 hours south southwest and get to Chicago. Then go 2.5 hours to get to Detroit.
Fair enough.
We could get from Heathrow to Sydney, Australia in 24 or in 42 hours or in 24. I think I've looked at flight times from Grand Rapids to Heathrow, and I think those were 14 hours straight through. I'd have to double check, or 14 hours with a layover. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of people forget how big the U.S. is. Like, I don't know if any of you have followed Josh and Jace. I know that they did like a mini Michigan tour last this past winter. They went to Arkansas, uh, somewhere else. They're here in the U.S. right now, going to the World Cup, some of the England World Cup games. Um, but they're spending, I think, something like 2.5 weeks, starting at the end of the month to, like, I think, really travel the state of Michigan. I don't know how they got attached to Michigan as like the Midwest state to visit, but um, I don't know. Apparently, like, I guess for me, it's cool to see, like, from an outsider's perspective, like what they think of Michigan, because I think it's, I mean, I'm obviously biased. I mean, it's like saying that, the city that you were born in, or the town that you were born in, is the best one in England, but I think Michigan is a pretty great state. Like, we Grand Rapids has been dubbed quite literally Beer Town USA, or Beer City USA, because there are so many local breweries to the city that brewery per capita is insane. So it got dubbed Beer Town USA. But I mean, there's just like the climate that Michigan has makes it advantageous to have several wineries to like to have prime cherries for cherry festivals. Like that's Traverse City. Traverse City is known for Traverse City cherries. They go there for, um, but it's I don't know. I think it's probably one of the more underrated states, but the UP is nature pure beauty. They have a bear sanctuary up there. Um, as long as the bear is found from outside the state of Michigan, 'cause the state of Michigan has uh, something called like a nature's rule, where if you find a cub, a bear cub, on the side of the road next to its dead mother, you let nature take its course. Now, if that bear were to be found in Wisconsin, the bear sanctuary in the UP would take over, or would take the little bear cub. Uh, Probably Detroit is probably one of the most dangerous. I mean, they're trying to revitalize it and make it safer, but um, I'm gonna look it up. Top 10 most dangerous cities in the U.S. Oh, yeah, Detroit is number two. Memphis, Tennessee, Detroit, St. Louis, Missouri, Baltimore, Oakland, California, New Orleans, Louisiana, Cleveland, Ohio, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Birmingham, Alabama, and San Bernardino, California. Rankings can vary based on different metrics, such as focusing strictly on violent crime or including property and financial safety risks. For comprehensive, localized crime data, review the FBI crime data explorer. But yeah, Detroit is listed in there as one of the most dangerous cities in America. And this top 10 list was dangerous cities in the U.S. based off of violent crimes and overall safety data from major national rankings. Um, so, why didn't Michigan get any? The so Michigan, especially West Michigan, we have a city called Holland. It is where the Dutch immigrated to. It is very much Dutch culture. I don't know if you know much about Dutch culture, but they're cheap. And I think that some of those people moved to Detroit. They became the founders and owners of Little Caesars and came and bought out Detroit sports team. And they're cheap. And in order to, well, so I mean, that's part of it, but that's a little bit of a backstory. But in order to say that you are wanting to be a, you say, yes, I am willing, the city, which probably would then lean on their more affluent, um, I don't want to call them benefactors or citizens, but leaning a little bit more on the richer, on those that are a little bit more affluent in the community to help foot the bill for an open-ended bill to host. So, um, and someone actually did a clip on it for Denver. Like why could Denver, Colorado, and the Denver Broncos stadium, which is a grass stadium, a high altitude grass stadium, not like why weren't they one of the host cities? Well, they would have to say yes, we're willing to. We know that FIFA is going to pay us back, but yes, we are willing to cover the $100 million that it is to be a host city for all of the transport needs and all of the localized needs that we would have as a city. And the mayor said no. and it's actually not the first time that Denver has said no to hosting a major sports event. It happened in one of the Olympics, the Winter Olympics, several cycles ago. I think like 70s time. So it's the cities have to essentially open a tab for 100, like something like $100 million. Put down a tab that says I'll front the cost of $100 million, knowing that FIFA will pay me back at the end of this, but I have to keep my tab open for the duration of the tournament, which is a huge financial risk. Um, and honestly, it would burden the taxpayers more than anything if FIFA don't come through with that money. So you're essentially taking the taxpayers' money to help front the cost. Um, but Ford Field is an enclosed. It would be the only stadium that would be allowed to um, have a World Cup game. It's the Detroit Lions stadium. I mean, it's 65. It fits 65,000. It can expand up to 70,000 for football events and other entertainment sports gatherings. However, it's artificial turf, so they would have needed to convert that all to grass, which would have then they would have needed to put more money into it. Um, and the stadium itself is on the older side. Um, let's see. So Ford Field uh, established. I guess that's the built. Yeah, I mean it was built in 2002, so it's not exactly super up to date. And then you have to factor in the safety of everyone. Of can the city handle the influx of all of these fans safely? Um, that's my guess, though. Ryan, if you're not on mute, Gav is wondering if you're still awake. But I've also just been waffling, so why would he need to be awake while I'm just waffling and I can't get my camera on? So no need for Ryan to talk to a blank wall or a Guinness. But it's also halftime, Gav. Oh, we are about to get back underway, everyone. Oh, Serginho Dest is out for Gio Reyna. And we're back underway, folks. I'm here, Gav. Sorry. Um, I'm gonna unplug my phone and see if I can get my camera back working. Um, camera, microphone. Yeah. It's not letting me reconnect the camera. I don't know. I unplugged my phone charger. I don't know why it's not letting me reconnect my camera. Connection secure. Oh, no. No, that's a minute there. Um, ah, yeah, Davey. I think there's going to be at least two more goals in this game, whether it's a U.S. equalizer and winner or U.S. equalizer and Belgium winner, or Belgium to take a 2 goal cushion and U.S. leave it late. Um, I do think it would be absolutely cross. We've got a corner coming up for Belgium. Um, Luka Bamiko and Tim Williams both collide into the advertising board. But corner coming up here for Belgium. 14 goes sliding in, lightly hits the advertising board. Tim Ream tries to slow his run up, but can't do much about it, and falls on top of him while also absolutely taking the clattering of I think corner in. Fieldman's cross in was a little bit bad, and keeper claimed. I wonder if Dest was just going to be playing 45 minutes. For me, it didn't make sense to take him off. All right, Ryan or anyone in the chat, um, the Belgium striker um, for your respective teams, would you take him as a striker at your club? Charles de Ketlier. Uh, oh my God, a surprise! Christian Pulisic gets fouled or tackled, and he's limping. Color me shocked. And yes, I think that means that Ryan is asleep, everyone. Foul on the edge of the box. Ref says no call. Um, well, heavy touch there. Goal kick for Belgium. Oh, the last used 6 minutes ago. All right. No permissions. Welcome to try to reset, maybe? Nope, still nothing there. All right. Well, that's an interesting one. Bum, 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 bum. And US are on the attack into the box. Lifty there. Offsides or ball went out of play. Balogun couldn't get to it. I think he might have been offside anyway. There's there's Jill Ellis behind Infantino. I still can't figure out who's behind Infantino. Right next to Infantino. Okay. Still only the 3 shots from the U.S. Trossard is yet to get a shot on target, though he does have an assist and 2 shots. One of them was high, the other one was blocked. Oh, 3-1. U.S. fuck up. Oh, what happened? Empty net keeper came out outside of the box. Watch looks lost. I gotta see a replay of this, everyone. Um, yeah, I might be able to get. Um, yeah, keeper messed up the ball, tries to clear the ball away. Pressure from Belgium. Keeps the ball in, well, puts the ball in the back of the net.
Mm.
You there, Ryan?
I'm still there. I'm still there.
How was your little snoozer?
Oh, bloody hell.
I don't. God, this keeper came out of his box, to, chested the ball, had Belgium attacker right on him, tried to maybe fake where he was going to be passing it to instead of trying to pass directly left or right, and there's Pulisic off. Um,
Yep.
and then he got pressured from behind from Belgium, who essentially ended up passing it to his own teammate. Yeah, Pulisic, you suck. I think he might have said that he was 100% match fit, but the dude took one foul and was down on the ground injured. I'm
Mm.
honestly surprised he stayed on the pitch for as long as he did after that foul.
Oh, dear.
Van Aken, with an assist from the striker.
Mm.
Um, yeah, Christian Pulisic is getting seen to by medical staff. Dude looks distraught. Um, keeper messed up. Got pressured from. He came out of his box. Got pressured from behind by um, the 25-year-old Belgian striker, who ended up actually passing it back to his own teammate because the keeper couldn't pass the ball 10 feet to his right or left to one of his defenders. Um, he thought about it too much, and then um, empty net, goal from way out. It was Tim Ream with the back pass to his keeper, who doesn't flush the lines this time. Um, that the Hans Van Aken, his goal had an XG of 0.08 or an 8% chance of that shot being a goal.
Okay.
Um, yeah, probably was on the phone at halftime. Um, I'm glad that it won't be going to extra time either because
Hmm.
I have to get up at 5:30 tomorrow morning.
Oh dear.
I don't know what Potts told the team at halftime, but I'm sorry to only get 3 shots off in 45 minutes and only one of them being on target.
Hmm.
Um, while having 47% of the possession is a bit tragic. Belgium are on the counter here. Is it just our buckshot corner? Can we renegotiate that deal with the Turkey club, please? Oh, they've
Hmm.
just flashed Pulisic, who looks absolutely distraught. Oh, look at those fans, all painted up. This definition of American fans right there.
Hmm.
I think this is Belgium's fourth corner of the night. Dawson cleared out. Didn't pass the first man. And the clearance didn't pass the first man. I think this was too much too soon for Pulisic.
Yeah, it seems like, yeah.
Sloppy touches. See, now the U.S. are just getting sloppy and panicking. They're gonna be extremely thankful for this hydration break coming up in the next 2 minutes.
Gav's asking, will American people lose interest when you go out of the World Cup, Gaffer?
Probably. Only those that actually care about the World Cup as a whole and not just the U.S. is in it
Hmm.
are going to be watching. All right, Doku is getting ready to come on. So is Lukaku. So like some of these fans, I'm gonna um, some of these fans that are at the game are still going to be watching the World Cup. Um, and if they have tickets to other games, they probably aren't going to be getting rid of them because to still be able to like watch a quarterfinal World Cup game is absolutely insane. Like I don't think the World Cup prices in 6 years are going to be that bad, but I I am going to really try and go to at least one World Cup match when during the Women's World Cup in
Mm.
no 5 years, 5 years.
Belgium number 17's been hooked off by the looks of it.
I think that's Trossard. Oh no, the striker kid, 25-year-old. He's not a kid. He's 25. 3 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals, 1 assist
Mm.
against the supposed best, strongest U.S. team. Yeah, midfield is non-existent. I think a big part of that is just the chosen players to be playing starting. I think they might have been able to get more out of this game if they started Haji Wright or Pepe over
Belgium.
Balogun. He's been non-existent.
Mm.
So he's had 12 touches in 68 minutes. Five of 7 on passes. 1 shot, but it was off target. With thrown set piece, he had 2 touches in the opposition box. One of those was a shot. Yeah, it was inside the
Mm.
6 yard. He had 1 pass in the final third, and he was dispossessed once. Lost one of his 2 ground duels. Lost one of his three, or sorry, won one of his 2 ground duels. Won one of his 3 aerial duels. I mean, his heat map. This is the hydration rate. Balogun's
Yeah.
heat map has been more of that of a striker than Harry Kane's was. So I'll give him that. It's just the U.S. seems to just be playing along the back line, and then let's try and do long balls forward and completely miss the midfield. Um, which is not like this is not. I don't know whether it's the longevity, like they didn't think they were going to be getting to the round of 16 and they're just tired now, or what they're doing. But this is not a team that beat Paraguay 4-1 on the first day. Like I actually think that they put in a better and more well-rounded performance against Turkey, even though they lost, than what they're putting in now. Like they almost seem tired at this point.
Got more subs coming your way.
There's Peppy. Um, and I think that was Peppy. I would not put face paint on myself ever.
Yeah, there's Pepe. Pepe's on.
Belgium were through? No.
What's that?
I thought Belgium were through for a second, and they weren't. They were, Lukaku was chasing after it, but uh, right weight on the pass to get it back to the keeper. Since this Belgium third goal, everything has just slowed down.
Yeah, it's yeah.
The hydration break hasn't helped much. I mean, the U.S. is still at 4 shots for the entire game. 56% possession and 4 shots. Pathetic. Expected goal 0.28 for the U.S., 1.69 for the Belgians. Lukaku, is that Lukaku? No, is it? No, it's
Lukaku.
not. Who's number
Lukaku.
9? That's Doku.
But this again, going before kickoff, you go into see if you fancy the US fancy themselves, so to speak, because Belgium have been that poor up to so far, basically. And they're basically showing that they're gettable, etc. But no,
Unforgettable.
This Potch, this is the reason why, yes, you don't play the fuck that should never be playing. Just because. I wouldn't mind get it still on the pitch now as we speak, Bellingham, but non-existent today. Literally.
I mean, the only reason that I would want the U.S. to go further is for the betterment of the women's team.
Yeah.
Because of the, I mean, of the, you know, trying to get it to be a lot closer to equal pay for the athletes. It was essentially to try and bridge that gap. Like the further the men got in major tournaments, the more beneficial it would be for the totality of U.S. soccer, not just the men competing. Because like where it would get frustrating is that um, like the U.S. women they have won 4 World Cups,
Mm.
and I think what they received from FIFA and slash from U.S. soccer to pay the athletes for winning the fourth World Cup was significantly less than what U.S. soccer paid the male athletes for participating in a World Cup and getting knocked out in the early stages.
Mm.
So they
Mm.
kind of came up with this whole thing to almost through. Um, so when they were working on something else on the player thing, the player contract stuff, they that
Mm.
came up. So it's a contingent thing on. Um, I don't want to call it a contingent, but we get more when you get more when you get further. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. G. Oh, what?
Basically, because I'm decided to ignore him, basically, yeah. He's saying, well done, mate.
Yeah, I see that now. I didn't scroll up on that. They're booing the refs. I don't think KDB is going to be getting on the pitch tonight.
I don't need him, but yeah.
I feel like he was only going to come on if there was extra time.
Yeah, basically.
Belgium are back on the attack, heading out wide. Is that Trossard on the right? Is Trossard number 10?
I think it's, yeah, he's sort of floating in that pocket of sort of 10 slash
Yeah, he was just
wing.
over. He was just out there on the right.
Yeah.
Um,
Me?
Belgium has had 2 shots in the second half. One of them being the goal. Trossard did have a blocked shot in the 62nd minute, but excuse me, 2 off-target shots from the U.S. not helping them out. Refs having none of it.
So how dare you give that free to Belgium? You know, we rugby tackled them to the floor.
Mm-hmm. Watchaholic Gamer, you're asking a very smart question to a very on a very dumb decision.
Oh, Balogun's through, maybe. Back into the game. Kick the stays. It's straight to Courtois, so no real test.
Gotta do better, Flo. Like, you have to do better. I mean, the second shot on target, though. Like, if you're gonna be that clear and on goal, you gotta do better.
Yeah, you got to sort of
I,
turn.
I almost think that the U.S. changed their shape. Um, I guess to maybe really try and like stick it to the Belgians on, haha, we got flow back, and so we're gonna maybe play in a shape that will better benefit them. But the dudes had like 23 touches or something. Oh, a little no look pass, crossing corner. See, okay, I've seen this before with other in other games. Like, why are you when you are down by 2 goals? Why are you just starting to turn it on and turn it up in the last 9 minutes of regulation?
Easy for Courtois. Easy.
Nancy Robinson heads it back. There's
Second for Villa. Anana's finally come back out from the dressing room. He's got a strapping around his knee.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Yikes.
I mean, that would be one hell of a comeback in the last few minutes here, Gareth. And I'll be having to do the rest of the show on my own, basically, because Catherine would be like, wow, but I'm out of it, bye.
Yeah. I pretty much as long as this game ends in the next 12 minutes, that's my cutoff time, folks.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Anthony Robinson crossing. Too much on it compared to a Belgian player. Tim Stillman has summed this up perfectly. It's a tweet from 3 hours ago. Doku. Hold on, Doku. Cross to Lukaku. Dude, get the fire the fuck off.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Why didn't he just take the shot? Trossard. Little cutback. Oh, blocked shot there. Trossard still gets the ball back to himself, though. He's dancing around trying to find some space. Can we try and get 5 million more for Trossard?
We can try. Be an operative word, try.
Tim Stillman said 3 hours ago, Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva are both 31 and have sacrificed their prime years at international level for Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I gotta check the times. It's probably just gonna be Ryan. Yeah, I'm at work for pretty much both of the games. Oh, tomorrow is also Champions League qualification.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's
It's
starting early.
it's to get into Champions League proper.
Hmm.
Dave Courtney, Barstool Sports president, said U.S. soccer is not ready for prime time. I don't want to be mean, but this team is embarrassing. We're never going to actually be good at this sport as long as our D tier athletes play it. What a clown show! Honestly, though, like it is a bit harsh calling the players D tier, but honestly, some of them are. Belgium trying to get cheeky with passes like that, dude. You're down by two, not up by five. You only pull that cheeky shit when you're up.
Yeah, no idea, Gav. I mean, we'll get our answer in the first few days, or first few days to a week after England get knocked out or whatever. And then do England's campaign basically. I think it's very quiet on that situation now in terms of pushing forward because obviously World Cup and he's a big part of the squad and all that for England, so it's harder to get the deal done when his full focus is literally on the national side at the moment. There we go. 22 and number 6 are coming up.
Oh,
Across the
the
top there.
transfer off.
Yeah, Josh loads off. Yeah, City got
Like
and
Arsenal don't want to pay 130 mil. That's the thing, Gav.
but also
Arsenal
yeah,
don't want to pay 130 mil for a single player.
but also it's more that the most the bulk of the deal was done, like in terms of personal terms, and the club talks had already started before the World Cup between Newcastle and Newcastle, sorry, Nottingham Forest and Man City, sorry. So it's just literally finalising the final number, basically. At that point, knowing that obviously City can send out their own people to meet up with Anderson to do the medical side of things at England HQ if and when needed.
I bet you Trossard told the club before the World Cup, if you want to get rid of me, do the deal. This is my desired location or something.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Robinson, cross in. No one's there.
See you later, Dave. Thanks again for the Sporting Channel and all that. Hope to see you tomorrow or later on today for the other games as well.
See you, Davey.
Because we kind of need, in terms of this 130 mil thing from Villa, we kind of need Morgan to actually come out because obviously personal terms ain't an issue and all that, but we need him to come out and say, Villa, please just let me go. I don't want to be at Villa no more. Effectively, verbally, publicly make it clear he wants a transfer request. Basically, swing the pendulum back in Arsenal's favour, where it's to a point where Villa can't demand such a high fee for a player that basically publicly has put it out there he doesn't want to be, he wouldn't want to be there basically, unless if he doesn't do what I've just said, then yeah, then we just Villa have the strong hand basically. You've done Trossard as well. He is at the World Cup, but again, that we don't know how much of the talking between the clubs and the player, respectively, had been done previously before the World Cup started, and it just needed finalising bits and pieces like that. Again, famously or infamously, however you want to look at it, most clubs don't like doing their business for any for players they're interested in, be it main players or whatever. When there's a when said players taking part in said tournament, and neither does the selling club really most of the time, because especially if that's a player that could potentially be leaving, could have an absolute stormer of a Berrigan's off and Anthony Robertson's off as well.
Well, Haji Wright's finally getting some minutes, but too little, too late. I mean, you got 2 minutes left.
Yeah. No, so yeah, because obviously if said player looking to leave has a storm of a World Cup and leaves in amongst it all, while it's all happening, they can't then the selling club then can't go, oh, we can make a few more extra quid out of this, and try as long as they don't have the transfer request in publicly. Oh, 4-1, Lukaku
Ooh.
out of the whimper now. US.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
So it's official. I am official. I will be having at least one of my two teams will be in the World Cup semi-final come next week. Come the weekend, sorry. USA have gone out the win, but all the rigmarole that's happened in the build-up to this game, in terms of the whole,
They would have been better off leaving Balogun on the bench
yeah,
or not on the team sheet at all.
yeah, literally.
America 250, yeah. Look where that got you. Out of the fucking World Cup. You're a plastic fan.
Mm.
That was that 90 plus 3 or 90 plus 4?
90 plus 3, I'd say, just before it hit the 94th. But again, you're talking about, we also sold. Where did Jules play his international football game? Oh wait, he's not even at the World Cup. Come on, Gav. Again, that completely goes against what I've just said in terms of if he's not at the World Cup. Yeah, it's easier for clubs to do deals. Oh, shirt's been held up from Ananda there. It's easier for clubs to do deals in terms of between clubs, other clubs, in terms of selling players, if the player that's in question is not at a World Cup or Euros. It happens to be more convenient, more easy to get done whilst a tournament. This is a big potential signing, one way or the other. How you want to look at it, it is what it is. And full time still goes. And basically, yeah, it makes it 10 times harder to get any sort of deal done. And it's always more likely in these cases, these big money moves, that they are going to be taking place once their player is no longer in the competition, especially with the exception of Anderson, because that majority of the legwork have been done in the last few months, basically. But yeah, that's it. USA go out, and we've had our hat trick of Canada, Mexico, and USA over the past 3 days. All go out, so none of the host nations progress to the quarterfinals at all in this World Cup, and it's now it's all focused on everyone else basically that's qualified basically. And again, it might sound tough, but out of the three here that have gone out in terms of Canada, USA, and Mexico, USA have been taking the Balogun situation out of the equation here.
They have been the best host nation
up to this point, but in terms of in this round, just gone out on a whimper basically. And would have worked.
It's like the Belgium thing got in their head to begin with.
Yeah. And even when they got a goal back in at made it 1-1, they still weren't fully with it. Hence the quick response from Belgium to make it 2-1. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think the U.S. team kind of got what they deserved out of this game. Like they came out honestly, even though Belgium scored in the opening 9 minutes, opening 10 minutes, honestly, the U.S. seemed to be playing for extra time and penalties
Mm.
from the get go.
Yeah. But on that note, guys, I think we're going to get ourselves out of it. I think Mexico would have beaten the US.
It would have been so you take the physicality that was in the Mexico England game and you multiply that by 10 and that would have been Mexico versus US.
Yeah.
Um, I I think if I think out of the three host nations, I think Mexico could have been the one to go further if they ended up on like the Argentina route of ease
Mm.
of opponents in the knockouts. But I don't know. Pulisic still looks like he's fighting pain and is
Mm.
injured and everything. And I hope with seemingly Onana being injured now, I don't think Villa are going to want to be getting rid of a lot of people. If anything, they're going to be wanting to keep their players. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Can't get my camera to work, so you can't see my face. But
my one's not working for some whatever reason. Restream won't let me come to my camera.
I think Restream. If you can't get yours to work, I think Restream just crapped out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. On to Thursday at this point, guys. For me,
Yeah.
I might be able to join if you're doing the 9 p.m. kickoff time, your time.
Mm.
Not the Switzerland Colombia game.
What?
I'll be home from work by then.
Yeah.
Just probably not from the start. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta get up early tomorrow. Ryan's got to get some sleep.
Yeah, definitely it's catching up now. It's like bloody hell. The struggle's real, guys. The struggle is real. But yeah, we got to get ourselves out here. Also, thank again yet again to Catherine. Commiserations to the US overall, taking the politics out of it for a second. Commiserations to them. But Belgium go through to play Spain in the next round now of the Spain now the next round of the World Cup for a spot in the semi-finals. Yeah, we've got 3 games. There's 3 games tomorrow, isn't there? Argentina. I've got the phone. Got up here in front of me now. Today. So obviously, US have got them done themselves. They've got Argentina versus Egypt, 5 p.m. UK time. Messi v Salah, so probably doing Messi.
I hope Mo Salah and Omar Marmoush can knock him out. But I'm gonna sign off now. You can finish your closing stuff. I'm going to bed, guys.
Switzerland versus Colombia at 9, which Catherine says might be able to join us for that. But yeah, on that note, we are getting ourselves out. I mean, if you haven't already, hit the like button, share the content around. Be massively appreciated. If you want to become a member, press the join button as well. If you've got any hypes as well still, you could use them. That would be greatly appreciated. But until next time, though, guys, again, thanks for supporting the channel tonight. Again, especially being a late one. We appreciate it as always. And until next time, come on, England.